Hello, hello, Lysandra Everett here, the Home Biz Tax Lady, where I help you win the tax game by helping you keep more of the money you make and paying less to Uncle Sam in taxes. I also teach you how to use the internet to build your business online, just like I have. All right, today I want to do a book review, The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. I actually read this book for the first time 2014, 2015. This is such an eye-opening book, you guys, and I highly recommend you get it. But let me share some of the major points. The thing about The Power of Habit is it really talks about why you do what you do. I've always heard Jeffrey Combs say this, you got to know why you do what you do. And it would drive me absolutely bananas. But after reading this book, I completely get why he says that, because we are so used to doing things a certain way that we don't even think about them anymore. And habit is why. So to understand a habit really is it's a dirt road in your mind, right? So you think about a dirt road that has been worn, there's a groove. You don't even have to really steer the car anymore. You just in the groove and it's just gonna go, right? Well, what happens is when you form a habit in your mind, you no longer have to think about it. And so it doesn't require that much energy. And that's what your brain really looks for. It looks for ways to conserve energy. One of those is creating a habit. And so you understand, like, when you're first on a dirt road, that you can just kind of go all over the place, but as time goes on, those grooves are worn in. And so that's what a habit is. A habit is really like a dirt road in your mind, right? So when you were talking about the why you do what you do, he talks about the reward loop. I think that's what he calls it. And it is, there's a cue, there's a routine, and then there's a reward, right? So there's a cue, something happens, the routine is how you respond and what you get for it. So for instance, he used a ringing phone. A ringing phone is the cue. The action, what you're going to do is, that's the habit, which you're going to answer it. And the reward is you get to find out who's there, right? Who's on the other end of the phone. So that is the premise of the book, is understanding the cues, what your response is, and then what are you really getting out of it. So he talked about one of the coolest things, okay, like the Febreze commercial. If you have ever seen the Febreze commercial, it's this thing, understanding the right cues that change the whole Febreze commercial, okay? So that whole nose blind thing. So what happens is that you're cleaning up and then you want a fresh smell. So you spray the Febreze, and the reward is that clean scent. Goes, right? So, so he talked about, like, with shampoo and stuff. This is one of those things that was a severe aha moment for me, right? So with shampoo, there's the sodium lauryl something that makes it bubble, right? Bubbles are a reward. You don't need that stuff in shampoo to actually make your hair clean, but it's because it's the bubbles that let you know it's working. And that's what we do. So we wash and we get the bubbles and we feel like it's, that's our reward. The bubbles, it tells us that our hair is clean. But the truth is that you don't even need the bubbles in shampoo. It's just there to make you think that the shampoo is working. Guys, this is something just absolutely crazy. So talking about, so let me apply this to social media, okay? This is why social media is such a distraction if you are not careful. If you don't have that awareness about what you're doing. I have totally veered off from The Power of Habit. Here it is. But this is one of those things that I just got to share. So this is why social media is so addicting, right? Because it gets you to the point where you've got to know what's going on. If you're not aware of this, it will totally suck you in. So for instance, if you've got notifications that come up, right? This is why they give you these notifications. They give you these notifications to say someone liked your post. So now you got to go see who liked your post. Or so-and-so commented on your post. Now you got to go see what they said, right? So the notification is the cue. The routine is for you to go and see what they said. And then, your reward is that you're in the know. You feel like you're in the know. Listen, it's a dopamine response. It's a high that you get when you go to your social media and somebody has liked a post or liked your Instagram or Twitter or something like that. It's a dopamine release. So you're really getting high off of those responses. Now, the other thing that that Facebook has done, which again, I totally wasn't even thinking about this, is now they have those little bursts of the emojis. So like when somebody on your post likes your, they use a smiley face, a thumbs up or whatever. But when you open the post on your phone, it just poof, like there's this this explosion of stuff, right? But it's a dopamine release. The other thing that they've done, if you have not noticed, is that they keep track of how many days in a row that you've shared. So people get to this point where, oh my gosh, I don't want to break my chain. There are people that actually ask other people to respond or post stuff on their social media so they don't break their chain. Okay, all of this is habit. Okay, they're creating a habit. They're creating the cues. They're creating the rewards. So you provide the behavior. And it's reading this book that helped me understand how marketing works, how marketing is really created to elicit a response from you, and then you just get in the habit. Okay, you get so used to it, you don't know why you do it, you just do it. Okay, so it's really about awareness. It's about awareness about why you do the things that you do. Why do you go in the grocery store and turn right all the time? Why is it that you drive to work the same way every day? Why is it that when you drive to work, sometimes you don't remember the drive, you just show up there, and it's all because of habit. And this book is it is, I'm just putting it up here, The Power of Habit, Charles Duhigg. It's an older book, not older. I think, like I said, it came out in 2015, but it will definitely, the habit loop is what it's called. But it will definitely help to really increase your awareness, and you will start questioning everything that you're doing. You will probably start doing things differently just so you can see how it feels. Okay. But it's a great book about, like I said, to increase your awareness, to understand why you do what you do. And it's so important because once you start realizing you're doing things that don't make sense in your life, in your business, you're more likely to start to erase those things. Okay. So thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. Power of Habit. Go get it. That's all. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.